Ladies and gentlemen, next time you need is 3 rounds in the Cage Legacy Super Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man's a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 63 kgs. Fighting out of Sanda MMA, presenting Armand the Crane Herxig. As the opponent making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 63 kgs. Fighting out of SPG Charlestown, presenting Kamagula
Cage Legacy 11 here in Lucan, Dublin. We have got a super bantamweight bout between Armand the Crane Herxig taking on Colin McGillen. Interesting there, Phil. Herxig stood and stared down his opponent, making his way to the cage.
And just made himself as big as possible. You can see the height differential from the start. 5'7" of Colin versus the 6'1" of Armand.
So Armand came into his MMA debut last time out, and everybody was expecting what we're seeing here. Opening is striking, coming from that kickboxing, a European champion, a Clan Wars champion. This is what we were expecting, and of course, Phil, he finished by guillotine.
Recently coming off a win for the ISKA, Irish K1 title as well. So clearly an accomplished striker. You can see the way he's just using that fadeaway hook and circling off.
Just needs to be careful of the big overhand right, but it's choppy.
Huge leg kick.
I was talking to Armand before the fight, and we were talking about calf kicks in MMA. And he also said he is making a statement here tonight. You've got to be careful of that neck. This is how we finished the last time out. Armand, he's going for it again.
He has a huge standing guillotine. Could it be 2 in a row for Armand the Crane Herxig?
It's the height that gets him this as well.
Oh, he switched to high elbow.
Changes and gets out of there. That's good IQ as well. Phil realised he didn't have it, so stepped away.
And just popped the knee on the break as well. Look how light he is on his feet, Noel O'Keefe.
Goes for that calf kick again. And McGillen has got to settle into this fight. He's obviously finding the range of Herxig difficult. He's in a body lock here, looking for the trip. Herxig is taken down and put on his back.
Digs in for that underhook just as they hit the deck.
Vital important there for McGillen to get that. He was starting to get picked apart on his feet. He is the more experienced fighter, but Phil, what plays into the 8 years and the difference at amateur? A 26-year-old taking on an 18-year-old.
Well, there's experience and savvy that's accumulated there. Like, in a position like this, Colin knows he doesn't necessarily need to go for the finish straight away. You can see him establishing the position before he goes for anything else, really adopting that ethos of position before submission. And just look at the head control he has there as well.
The right arm is just trapped. Armand is trying to, I imagine, go for a sweep of some sort here, maybe using the cage to try and get that, but good top balance. Mount control by McGillen on top. Maybe taking a little bit of time to assess. Armand gets out of there. Got to be careful of that arm, and he is.
Herxig now has an opportunity to land big strikes.
Armand, he's really growing into his frame as well.
He needs to follow the hips of Colin. Needs to be wary of Colin throwing up some sort of a submission from there. He does the right thing.
Looking for that guillotine again, and this looks tight again, Phil.
He has the guard closed. This looks very tight, Noel. I'd like to see him get the hips out ever so slightly. He's doing the right thing by trying to turn on that hip.
McGillen just fighting that right hand. He doesn't seem to be squeezing at the moment. Herxig maybe making that adjustment. Little grimace that time by Muir.
But Armand has the guillotine and he's pulling straight back with it. The key to the guillotine is to compress your body as opposed to pulling right back, and I think that's why Armand didn't quite get the purchase he wanted on it.
But again, showing threats from the bottom, and you would have thought that Colin would have been happy to get the fight here, but also Armand just shown that he can threaten from there as well. But a good second half to the first round by Mir. He was in trouble by the looks of it on the feet. He was starting to get lit up, and he got it to the mat. Excellent opening first round. Getting ready to get a second round underway. Dickie Larkin clearing the cage. Colin McGillen taking on Armand Herxig. And Herxig had all the success on the feet. Looked like a tight standing guillotine, but McGillen came into it as the fight progressed, taking it down. But started a big right hand there by McGillen. Just about to say that Armand is starting to pick him apart again, but
he's trying to turn the body there. McGillen goes for the trip.
That classic overhand right against the bigger opponent. It's called a classic because it works, but Armand looking for that guillotine. Will he make the adjustments you were calling for in the first round?
He's still flat backing off it, you know, trying to lean backwards on it.
Gilloway just gave the thumbs up to his corner, but Armin is using it to stand, and that's in tight, Phil.
It looks like it could go high elbow on it. Could we
That
see
is
a
tight,
second?
and there's the
There
tap again! Stunning work again, roaring. I told you, make a statement. The kickboxer is a submission specialist.
2 standing guillotines in a row. Armin Herzig really showing what a well-rounded mixed martial artist he's turning into.
Ladies and gentlemen, comes at 32 seconds.